Well, Facebook once again found itself under scrutiny by lawmakers, this time in the UK. The company's chief technology officer, Michael Sherper, appeared before the Parliamentary Digital, Culture, Media and Sport Committee today, where he faced questions on Facebook's response to data and misinformation scandals. Well, during the line of questions, the company's CTO was asked about an account purge. It was conducted by Facebook in April 2017 and in response to the rise of fake news online. Sherper said that he didn't know about it, and during the hearing, a lawmaker referenced CBS News' reporting on the topic. Here's a listen.
On CBS News, April the 14th last year, you did report that Facebook purges thousands of fake accounts that target publishers.
I'm sorry, say it again.
On CBS News in the USA last year, April the 14th, 2017, you made an announcement that you had purged thousands of fake accounts, although that was a delayed announcement. Is this not something that would necessarily cross your desk as Chief Technology Officer?
Yeah, again, because we are, that is actually a fairly small number compared with the amount we're dealing with every single day.
Would there have been any link or any connection within that purge in the first quarter of 2017 to election-related activities after the United States presidential election?
I don't know.
CBS News investigative reporter Graham Cates contributed to these reports, and he joins me now on set. Well, congratulations, first off, on your reporting. It was fascinating to hear them reference that in this hearing. I want to ask you, though, last year's purge, it hit media accounts pretty hard. Do we know exactly why these accounts were targeted?
It's not totally clear. We know that Facebook discovered it in October 2016, which is, of course, right before the presidential election. And these accounts were very specifically targeted to media accounts. They liked media pages. One possible explanation is just that it kind of makes you seem like a real person if you're a fake account, if you like the news. But I think the timing of it is what made Parliament interested in this.
Can you get a sense, Graham, of exactly what the damage was done to these accounts?
We tracked it at the time. We looked at 24 major publishers, and about 8 million likes were removed. It hit people, different companies variously. CBS had a small amount gone, but USA Today was hit the hardest. They lost 38% of their likes, a little less than 6 million.
So the member of parliament that we saw there was really interested in understanding the timing of all of this. You also asked Facebook the same question in your reporting. Why do you think the company conducted this purge in April 2017 when it discovered the incursion in October 2016? That was just right before the election.
To be honest with you, I don't think that I got a very good answer, just like the member of parliament didn't either. In this case, the CTO said, well, it's honestly just a small amount, and so it's not that big of a deal, even though at the time they referred to it as a substantial major spam operation in their own press release. And what they said to us was we were combating it. But then they removed all of these accounts basically in one day, and I couldn't figure out what they meant by combating it over that 6 months.
So the Facebook CTO says that he doesn't know exactly whether this was connected to the election or Russia. Is that exactly what Facebook told you?
Yeah, I mean, well, they straight out denied that there might be a link to Russia. They said, we really don't think that's the case. And they said, even though these are media pages and it was right before the election, there was no evidence that it was that.
So what do you think, Graham? What does this say about Facebook's acknowledgments about securing data and the flow of information at this point?
At this point, I think it's really clear that there's a pattern with Facebook of acknowledging issues that they have kind of way after they discover it. And I think it's worth noting they're a publicly traded company, so they're sitting on this information that really does affect them as a company.
You've been covering this for some time. Do you think this is going to change? I mean, we're talking about privacy and users protecting identity, and there's as you see the hearings in the UK, there's much more protection there than there is in the US. Do you think that's going to change? It
really depends on how lawmakers on both sides react to it and how they move. It's clear UK is moving way faster. Their hearings are coming really rapid fire, and they seem more interested in combating this. I don't know if they're going to look at this specific issue as much as the other ones, but if they do, Facebook is going to have to at least adjust it in England and Europe.
Graham Cates, thank you so much for joining us on set.
Thank you.